Each individual is unique and special. Each of us has got different likings and dislikings. Hello everyone, I am Kapila here, and today in the chapter Who I Am, we will read about various children and their likings and dislikings, giving us a peek into their character and personality. Let's begin. The first in the line is Radha. Let us see what Radha has to tell to us. My favorite activity is climbing trees. Just outside our house, there's a mango tree which I love to go up. Its branches spread out, so it is simple to climb up the tree, and I can sit comfortably in the fork of two branches. My mother tells me it is not sensible for girls to climb trees. But one afternoon she climbed up too, and both of us sat there talking and eating raw mangoes. When I'm high up in the tree, I feel like I can rule the whole world. So here Radha tells us that she loves to climb the trees, and there's a mango tree there outside her house, and that is the reason why she goes there and climbs it up, because she loves there. She loves to be there, as she feels she's there ruling the whole world. But her mother told her that it's not sensible for the girls to go there and climb the trees. Still, she did not listen to the mother and continued climbing there. And one day the mother also came. She also climbed up the tree. Both the mother and the daughter sat there, ate raw mangoes there, and they had a very good time. And it was easy for Radha to climb the tree because it had spreading branches, and she loved it. So this is what Radha tells us about herself. Now let us see who's next. It is Nasir. Nasir also has something to tell to us. When I grow up, I want to become a seed collector. Now see, I told you at the beginning of the chapter only that people have got different likes and dislikes. So here, this Nasir is telling us that he wants to be a seed collector. Okay, the plants, they have got fruits and which bear seeds, and that he wants to collect. Let us see further what he wants to tell us. We have cotton fields in our village, and every year my father spends a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow our cotton plants. So he is telling us that they have got cotton fields, and every year a lot of money is spent by his father in buying seeds, because you have to sow the seeds. Sowing is when you bury the seed there in the earth. So that is sowing, S-O-W-I-N-G. So to sow the seeds, you need to have the seeds, and to have the seeds, you need to buy them from the market, and in that you spend a lot of money. So that money is spent by Nasir's father every year. My grandfather told me that many years ago he could collect the seeds from his own plants, which could be sown to grow. Now S-O-W-N, sown, is the third form of sow. S-O-W, sow, sowed and sown. It's a verb here. To grow new plants during the next year. So the grandfather that is there of Nasir, he gave him the information that years back they could collect the seeds from their own plants, but because of climatic changes and pollution and many things, now it wasn't possible for them to collect the seeds from their own plants. But today that doesn't work, so we have to spend money to buy new seeds every single year. I want to find out why that is so. I want to learn how to preserve seeds, so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. So preserving is to keep something without harming that particular thing. So he wants to learn that why nowadays they are not able to get the seeds from their own plants. He also wants to learn how to preserve seeds, how to keep them safe without any damage. The seeds should be kept safe. How to do that so that every year they do not spend a lot of money in buying the seeds. Now Rohit is there. He also has got something to tell to us. If I had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. So Rohit loves traveling. He wants to travel and he's wishing that he should be having a lot of money so that he may spend it traveling and traveling. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand because they looked beautiful in a magazine picture. So because of the beauty, the majestic beauty of the mountains there which he saw in a magazine, the New Zealand mountains, they have caught the attraction and admiration of this boy, and he's wanting to visit that place. I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America on a raft. Raft is a wooden plank. So he wishes that he should be able to sail down the Amazon River that is there in South America. I want to live on the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive down to see coral. This is another wish of his. He wants to be living there at the beaches of Lakshadweep and go down there and collect corals from there. I suppose I should go to the Konark temple in Orissa or the old city in Beijing in China and the pyramids in Egypt too. So further, his list is not small. He wants to visit Egypt, go there, see the pyramids. He wants to see the old city of Beijing there, and he also wants to visit the Konark temple in Orissa. But what I actually enjoy is seeing nature more than old buildings. So he is summing up by saying that he enjoys the beauty of nature rather than the beauty of the old buildings. Now we have Sarabjit. He also wants to tell us something. What makes me very angry is when people don't believe me when I am telling the truth. Yes, this might have often happened to you also. Maybe supposing you were telling the truth to your teacher or your parents, and they were not ready to believe that you were telling a truth over there. So that instinct that is there inside you, that makes you feel very angry. You have a feeling that why these people are not listening to me, why they are not believing in me, and that makes Sarabjit very angry. For example, if I tell my teacher that I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return it, or I tell my parents that it wasn't me but my little brother who started the fight. So he's giving us some examples. What are those situations in which he becomes angry when the people don't believe him? So obviously, every now and then one or the other child would be telling the teacher that, ma'am, he took my book, so that is why I did not do the homework. So if Sarabjit also told the teacher that Ravi borrowed the book and that is the reason why he was not able to complete the homework, the teacher would not readily believe into it, because this is an excuse generally made by the students, and this made him angry because he was speaking the truth. So this is one incident that he shares with all of us. Another incident that Sarabjit is sharing with us is when he would tell the parents that the fight was begun by the sister and he did not begin the fight, and the parents would not believe that also. So that was the time when he used to get angry. Or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test, even if I have got bad marks. Obviously, nobody would believe that you have got bad marks and you really studied well. So these are certain situations that Sarabjit has shared with us that made him really angry because he was speaking the truth. They all look at me as if they think I am telling lies. The look on their faces really angers me. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. Now the behavior of the other people of not believing in him, that makes him really feel very angry. Now, he has to hide his anger. So what he does is often he looks down there, looking at his shoes, and he counts till 10 so that, the anger is not seen in his eyes. And this is how he curbs his anger. But he's sharing with us that there are certain times when he tells the truth, or one person tells the truth and the other doesn't believe into it. That is the time when you feel angry. So this is what is the problem with Sarabjit. Now we have Dolma. When I grow up, I'm going to be the Prime Minister of India. People always laugh when I say that, but I'm sure that I will do it. Everyone in my class asks me what to do when they have a problem. and my teacher always trusts me when something needs to be done in school. So now Dolma, she wishes to be the Prime Minister of India, and all the people, they laugh at her, but still she has the belief that she would be proving herself right one day. And why that belief has developed in her? Because she, has the problems being solved there in the class, asked by the friends there, and also the teachers trust her, and they always give her the work that is to be done there. I want to make things better for everyone. I want us to have good hospitals and roads and schools. I want to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for diseases and send a spaceship to Mars. So this is all what she thinks she would be doing if she would be the Prime Minister of India. If she becomes that, she would be having good health facilities there, she would be having good scientists, she would be promoting such people who will do good to the country. Now last one is Peter here. My favorite day is the second Sunday of every month. On this day, our whole family always goes to the cinema hall to see a film. So that second Sunday, the whole family goes to the cinema hall, they enjoy the movie there, and that's the reason why it's the favorite day. My father gets the tickets in advance, and all of us, my grandmother, my parents, my two brothers and I, take the bus there. In the interval, my father buys us peanuts, and I love to sit in the darkness of the hall eating and watching the film. So the whole family, there's a joint family, grandmother, two brothers, he and the parents, they all go there. They ride a bus and then reach the place. And in the darkness of the hall, he loves to enjoy the peanuts that his father gets in the interval. So he loves watching the movie and eating those peanuts. Afterwards, we always stop to eat ice cream. Everyone is in a good mood, and we all feel very lucky that we are such a happy family. So when they're returning back home, they have ice cream, and he really feels happy that he has got such a happy family. So in this chapter, we read about so many children who've got different ideas and who have got different likings and dislikings for their life. Now let us do the question answers. First, we have complete the following sentences. Peter's favorite day of the week is Sunday because his whole family goes to see the cinema in the cinema hall. They have peanuts, and while returning back, they have ice cream. So they enjoy a lot. Nasir wants to learn to preserve seeds and be a seed collector. Third is, Dolma believes that she can make a good Prime Minister because whenever any problem is there with any of the classmates, they come to her, and also the teachers trust her whenever they need anything to be done. Let's come to the next question. It's true or false? Peter is an only child. False. When Sarabjit gets angry, he shouts at people. False. Nasir lives in the city. False. Radha's mother enjoys doing things with her. True, because one afternoon she came there and they really enjoyed, they chatted. Now, you have a list here of multiple intelligences. Have a look at this list. This will help you fill in the blanks in the exercise that is coming up. So, go through it thoroughly, take some time, and then you'll be able to fill in the blanks. Now let us do the exercise based on multiple intelligences. First one. When I enjoy dancing or physical activity, I use my bodily intelligence. When I enjoy looking at maps and examining pictures, I use my visual intelligence. When I enjoy working with numbers and solving maths problems, I use my mathematical intelligence. Next, when I enjoy telling a story or arguing, I use my verbal intelligence. Next, we have matched the columns. This, children, you will do on your own. You will take the help of the dictionary and then do it. Still, if you don't get the answer, you'll get it in the next slide. This is your homework. You have to write a paragraph writing what you enjoy doing the most, what makes you angry, what you hate to do, and what you want to become. Just a small short paragraph giving all this information. This chapter dealt with so many people having various likes and dislikes. It also gave us information about multiple intelligences. We'll meet with some other more informative videos. Till then, take care.